New Insidious horror movie trailer. Ugh. Ugh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The most recent one was so
Are you
fucking bad.
We're ready to forget the first.
What was it called? Jailer
Once
or
and for
something?
all.
God damn. Yeah, hopefully it'll be fun bad. I need to watch like the whole Insidious series. I don't think I ever even watched like the second or third one. Maybe they're fun bad. Fourth one was just fucking terrible. I don't even remember it being fun bad. How many are there? 5. I think 5. What's the whole plot? Just scary ghosts? It's actual just generic horror schlock possession, and then they go to like the Shadow Realm to fucking fight it. True Zooted, it is. That series is so good. Isn't this guy in The Conjuring 2? Yeah, he is. He plays the Lorraines. Or is it Warrens? I don't remember. I think it's the Warrens. Oh, it's Ed and Lorraine Warren. Okay, that's why I got confused, yeah. That's an actually good horror film you've seen. Hereditary. That's like the only one. Did you like Smile? Yeah, Smile was fun. But I don't think I'd ever call it like a good horror movie or anything. It wasn't like scary. But it was like surprisingly competent. It really was. Do you actually like horror? Oh, horror is probably one of my favorite genres. So often some of the best fun bad movies and fun bad games are horror. It is just a medium that is explored by so many people because it's so cheap to do, and it leads to just the most abominable pieces of shit. Never watch X or Pearl. No, I didn't see either one. I think it's Prime Cornelius. Heard of X. I don't remember Pearl. What was Pearl? ...2020 film. Subtitled at an extraordinary origin story. Oh, that's A24. God, these are so fucking hit or miss. I don't think I ever saw this trailer. The Saw films are hilariously bad at times. That's what Kaya was saying. I need to rewatch those as well. The first one I remember being good. Jigsaw, the one right before Spiral, I remember being awful. Spiral, a lot of people complimented, but Kaya was talking about Spiral, and everything he described was so bad. The Prime Diabetes and the Bits Zooted. Yep, the Purge series is trash. The first one's good, the rest are just bad. Watch The Last Voyage of the Demeter. Okay, I'll check it out.
Evil is on board.
Won't the sun come up the next day and just kill him? That's a great fucking point. Why would a vampire be haunting a ship and kill them while they're out at sea? There's no way he could sail that shit himself, and I don't think a vampire can fly that far back to shore. He would just be stranded out there. He'd have to just stay below deck forever. That's a great point. What do you think would make horror movies better? instantly what would make horror movies better if they would stop just following the exact same formula from every horror movie before them. Every horror movie has the exact same blueprint, without fail. Actually, without fail. All the characters are the same. Every jump scare is telegraphed. All the tension building is usually super ineffective because it's just so derivative. Less jump scares and blood for scares, more fucked up ambiance, and then even us, the viewer, only understand the horror when it's too late. Not even, man. You can still do jump scares and all that if you want, and blood, whatever. But one thing that people fail to understand is that the scariest thing to a person is their own imagination. That's why people are afraid of the dark. You imagine shit and you scare yourself. A horror movie, most horror movies, blow their load and immediately show you all the things you're supposed to be afraid of. And they do it really inefficiently. They never take the time to actually like build on the audience suspense and the audience imagination, which will always be the scariest thing. Nothing can scare a person like their own imagination. Nothing you show them will be scarier than what they imagine. Have you seen Barbarian? I liked Barbarian. I wouldn't call it a horror movie, though, to be fair. I don't see what about it's really a horror movie. It's just a weird movie. But it's good. Come up with a concept for a horror film you think would genuinely have you on the edge of your seat? I have. I have actually 3 horror movies, all of which are drastically different from each other, and all of which I think would be fucking bangers. But there's no way I can, like, sell the concepts or anything. One of them I actually talked about on stream a while ago. This is a free concept for anyone. I think one of the best things you can do, like I mentioned, with playing on people's own imagination, and this isn't part of the 3 that I'm mentioning here, but like one concept I think would be cool, is if you played off the whole auditory anomaly where people hear something different even though they're hearing the same. Like, the actual sound is one thing, but people are hearing 2 different things because of just the way the human body works. So ears are picking up different frequencies like Yanny and Laurel or Green Needle and Brainstorm. So you design a whole movie around that concept where different audience members are going to hear different things, so that way when they talk to each other, they have a very different experience. One day someone will use that, but it won't be me. Mother is a great horror movie. It is not. That movie was trash. Wow, dude, I totally did not hear that. Woo. Man, what are you talking about? 100% if you and your friend went to a movie right now, a horror film, and let's take a generic concept. It's about possession. And the possessed guy is hearing a bunch of voices and shit that you're not hearing because of however it's interlaced. I already forgot how the actual phenomenon works. You're not hearing it, your friend's hearing it. And then your friend's talking about those voices, and you're like, I didn't hear that shit. Your friend is going to be extremely concerned and think you're fucking with him. Like, I don't understand how you don't see the potential with that to play off of, like, the actual audience experience of being 2 different things while seeing the same movie. The resub Samperino. What are your other 2 ideas? Well, that wasn't one of the 3 I was talking about. I just think that's a really cool concept to integrate into a horror movie. I don't think the Five Nights at Freddy's movie will be any good, but I'm hoping it'll be fun bad.